Hello everyone, this is Crypto BitLaw back with another blockchain legal brief for you today. And today we're going to be covering the issue of Melania Trump's sale of her NFT collection to herself. But before we dive in, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and you can follow us on Twitter. Our handle is at... So as we can see here, there was this Reddit post that popped up where it just kind of gives a general overview of this situation, the title being Melania Trump's NFT was sold for $170,000 to herself. And it states that the address number 1, that minted the NFT, sent $473,000 in USDC to an intermediary address number 2. The intermediary address swapped some of that USDC for 1,800 Sol. Then address 2 sends 1,800 Sol to a third address. The third address then makes a bid and wins the NFT for 1,800 Sol. That 1,800 Sol goes back to address number 1, the one that actually minted the NFT, and then address number 1 sends the 1,800 Sol to the intermediary address number 2. The intermediary address swaps the 1,800 Sol back to USDC. So, I mean, as you can see here, it's just blockchains. Am I right? You can't fool the blockchain. And a lot of the credit for this detective work and sleuthing goes to Zach XBT on Twitter. So there was this Vice article that we're going to dive into and actually kind of parse all this out and get down to the nitty-gritty of what happened here. So as we can see, this article starts off, the title being Analyzing the Very Bizarre Sale of Melania Trump's $170,000 NFT. The crypto used to purchase the former First Lady's NFT came from the NFT creators themselves. The blockchain records reveal. But why? The $170,000 purchase of an NFT collection auctioned by Melania Trump was made by the entity that originally put the NFT up for sale, according to blockchain records. The former First Lady got into NFTs last year, launching her own website and listing up a slate of auctions. As we can see over here, here's one of the NFTs, Melania's Vision, where I guess it's just kind of like a pastel of her eyes. On January 11th, Trump started auctioning the, quote, Head of State Collection 2022 on the Solana blockchain, a package deal that paired the iconic white millenary masterpiece worn by Mrs. Trump, a wide-brimmed hat that she wore during a 2018 visit with French President Emmanuel Macron, with a watercolor of her wearing it, as well as an NFT. The opening bid, according to a press release, was the equivalent of $250,000 denominated in Sol tokens, or 1,800 Sol at the time, and a portion of the proceeds would be used to, quote, provide foster care children with access to computer science and technology education. Now, according to the Solana blockchain records, which we can see over here, and that are going to be linked down in the description below, it's the entire transaction history for this NFT. According to those records, we know who bought the NFT collection. Melania Trump herself, or at least whoever set up the auction for her. In a statement to Motherboard from the office of Melania Trump, Trump said the, quote, nature of the blockchain protocol is entirely transparent. Accordingly, the public can view each transaction on the blockchain. The transaction was facilitated on behalf of a third-party buyer. Despite the transparent nature of the blockchain, however, Trump's office would not elaborate on who actually bought the NFT, or the details around why the transaction was set up so that the creator of the NFT provided the crypto to the auction winner and seemingly got the funds back. So we can see the winner of Melania Trump's NFT got the money from none other than the creator of the NFT itself, and an address linked to the NFT creator got the money back. Independent blockchain sleuth Zach XBT shared the following analysis confirming that the crypto for the winning bid was provided by the NFT creator. And here's just the general overview of the transaction history from address to address on the blockchain from Solscan.io Blockchain Explorer. So you could dig into that yourself if you'd like to. And Zach points out, why was this particular address needed? Why would the auction winner send the exact amount for a winning bid? Why was the money sent back to the original address? All my unanswered questions. The office of Melania Trump did not respond to follow-up questions regarding the identity of the alleged mystery buyer, how the transaction was conducted, if it was conducted in USD, and how much the USD buyer ultimately paid. So, I mean, there's a lot of questions here. It's just, I think it's interesting to see how these NFTs are playing out in actual practicality. You have this former First Lady creating this NFT collection and then listing it for sale, setting a floor price, bidding it up herself, sending money for the purchase to a second address, buying it, and then sending it back to the original one that minted it. It just, I don't know. If it was an actual legit sale, why wouldn't some third-party buyer just buy it themselves with an anonymous address. But who's to say? Anyway, I thought this was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. You can follow us on Twitter at CryptoBitLaw. And with that said, we'll see you guys in the next